Where'd it come from, Sam?
Come on now.
Crazy.
Where's it
I
at?
mean, that I really don't know.
Who got rid of it? Because you know what happened to it once you were done. So what happened?
It wasn't like that. Like, that's how y'all making it seem.
All right, well, how about this? After the incident occurred, what happened? What happened to the gun then?
I don't know.
It just disappeared?
It did. I didn't do nothing with it.
So what you say? I got rid of
Did Kima take it to get rid of it?
No. Me, Kim, and Shay stayed right there with each other.
Did Shay take to get rid of it?
No, Shay.
Did you give it to Dion to get rid of it? Did you give it to Ryan to get rid of it? Is it still inside your home?
No.
I know it was a revolver. You know what a revolver is? You seen the cowboy kind? You know the gun that has the cylinder?
No.
And then you got the square gun.
Like the police, and everybody racks it and all that crap.
So.
Like that. Wait. I mean, not exact, but that's one. That's a revolver.
Finally, this is now the moment you've all been waiting for. She's about to confess. She's about to tell them what really happened. But let me tell you, I do have the interrogations of Shaylin, and of Uriah, and of Dion. But they are 14 hours long. And I'm not gonna lie, I will just allow watching.
Because I'm sure Kima is like probably pissing on herself. We did go to get the weed or whatever.
Alright, so now she's gonna confess.
And of course, like y'all know, I don't want to go to jail. Like, let nobody, like you said, it wasn't intentional. He did. Like, he tried to fight Shay. And he tried to take his weed back after he already had our money. And no, it wasn't.
Okay. So that doesn't make sense to me. Dude is gonna sell them drugs, marijuana. Then he's gonna take it back from Strong Arm. Make it make sense. Hold on. Oh boy. One second. One second. One second. Just sharing the video. All right. Hey, Tom. Yeah. Without a lawyer. All right. So let me play it. So she's finally going to connect. She's finally going to confess.
And take money from him, but
Where'd it come from?
it's crazy.
Where'd it come from, Sam?
Come on
It's
now.
crazy.
Where's the
I
dad?
mean, that I really don't know.
Who got rid of it? Because you know what happened to it once you were done. So what happened?
It wasn't like that. Like that's how y'all making it seem.
All right. Well, how about this? After the incident occurred, what happened happened. What happened to the gun then?
I don't know.
It just
Hey,
disappeared.
Coffee.
It did. I didn't do nothing with it.
Somebody, what you say? Somebody got rid of
Did Kima take it to get rid of it?
No. Me, him, and Shay stayed right there with each other.
Did Shay take to get rid of it?
No, Shay.
Did you give it to Dion to get rid of it? Did you give it to Ryan to get rid of it? Is it still inside your home?
it. I know it was a revolver. You know what a
Yes, it
revolver is? You seen the cowboy kind? You know the gun that has the cylinder?
No.
And then you got the square gun. that
Like
looks
the police, and everybody racks it and all that crap.
So
Like that. Wait.
Lovejoy.
I mean, not exact, but that's one. That's
That's
a
a
revolver.
Finally, this is now the moment you've all been waiting for. She's about to confess. She's hours long. Their
Now,
Small.
is what happened.
this is what happened. And like, she don't take life serious at all. This, like, look how she communicates this homicide. Like, she act like she's running back a fight. You know, a club fight. Like, chick, you're about to snitch on yourself and make yourself the shooter, and give yourself all this damn time for no reason. She just told her herself for no reason. Like these detectives are horrible. Not, they're not horrible. I've seen worse, but they definitely ain't do enough to get this confession out of her. They chewing. They ain't the best, but they not the worst. I seen horrible.
Because I'm sure Kima is like probably pissing on herself. We did go to get the weed or whatever. And of course, like y'all know I don't want to go to jail. Like, let nobody, like you said, it wasn't intentional. He did. Like, he tried to fight Shay. And he tried to take his weed back after he already had our money.
Now, look at her body language. Like she's talking. Like look how she's sitting for one, and like she really felt like she owed these two white men something. Like she really felt. I'm telling you, sometimes black folks get like that. Like you know, those white men look honest. They deserve a confession. Let me get. I'm telling you, yo, we call it cooning. Like we start to coon. And you know what? For no reason, she's telling on herself. Now, look at but what was alarming to me is her body language, like a little kid.
Let nobody, like you said, it wasn't intentional. He did. Like, he tried to fight Shay. And he tried to take his weed back after he already had our money. And no, it was.
I'm saying that weed is worst thing since crack in black communities. So many of us is dying behind it and going to prison behind it. It's wild. So what I don't believe is that he sold them a couple bags of weed, took the money, he sold them, took the money, and then tried to strong arm the weed back. That's not what weed dealers do. Okay, it's not even what crack dealers do. But not that. That's not, that don't happen like that. Normally, you try to rob the weed dealer. Weed dealer doesn't sell you weed and takes it back to you physically. That doesn't happen.
Wasn't fake money. We had real money. So he started reaching and he just like was trying to come in the car. Like he would not get off the shade. So I did shoot him.
How many times?
I don't know. But I know it was like 3.
He was actually sitting behind Shay
No,
in the back seat.
it wasn't inside my car at all. It was that fast. That fast.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that fast? Just a bonehead, man. It's that fast. Now, keep in mind, she's the one driving. Ma'am, how are you driving and you're the shooter who shot backwards, like behind you? Like what? Like that's what they say Melly did. Why Melly did. Like, ma'am, how are you the shooter and the driver?
Like
So
that's
you're
why no,
in the back seat.
it wasn't inside my car at all. It was that fast. That fast.
What is that?
Like
So
that's
you're-
why I didn't understand why he was calling from private, and then I got sketchy, and then when he came up to the car, he had his hood on. We had never seen him before, and then Shay gave him money.
So you never seen a black man with a hood before. Ma'am. Okay.
He reached back and tried to grapple me. And so Shay was like fighting him. And I was like, just let her go. So then I was trying to pull out.
Yeah, this is true. If he's trying to grab the weed and she's fighting him, isn't she the one holding him? He's trying to take the weed back, you claim. So she's holding him.
Off, and he would let her go. So I shot him. And it was like a warning shot, like let her go. And he was coming further into the car. Like he was coming at me. And then I shot him like again. And then he just fell.
Wow. Yeah. This is black society. Little to no reason. Okay. So he's coming after the woman with the gun. So he don't want the weed no more. You know what? Screw this robbery. Nah, screw the weed. She got the gun. She's blasting, and I'm gonna come at her with the gun pointed at my face. Sure.
Great. All right.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Hey, I know you think it's over.
It is.
No, baby. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hey, I know you. I talked to you earlier. You are not. Y'all ain't a group of girls that go around murdering people.
But it doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is that I did it. It doesn't matter that it was an accident. It doesn't matter that he tried to snatch anything back. All that matters is that I.
Ma'am, it couldn't have been an accident. You said you shot him. He coming at you. It's not an accident. That's either murder or self-defense. That's not an accident. An accident is when kids play with guns and they shoot their siblings. That's an accident, or themselves. That's an accident. You pulled the gun out. You shot a warning shot, you claim. And then he said he came at you and you defended yourself. You claim. So that's an accident. It sounds like self-defense or murder.
I didn't call y'all. Period.
Why didn't you call?
Because we young. It's the first, like, I don't have a record. They don't have a record.
That's even all the better.
Yeah. She just said we're young. She's like 25 years old, but she's saying she's young. I don't know what this is. This is mainly a woman thing. When they make a mistake, I was young. They're like 29 years old. I was young. 23 years old. I was young. So what is 15? What is 13? That's the infancy? What's that? You're not young. 18, 17, maybe. But 22, 25, you're not young. Gotta stop this, man. And see, when you lie to yourself and say you're young, that's when you don't want to be held accountable for none of your actions.
I've never, ever in my life been close to anything. So when he grabbed Shay's neck, I panicked. I did.
Because
I was like,
maybe she was.
Yeah, because Shay got a low haircut. So I feel like he thought she was a dude. But he knew she was a girl. And I don't know if he just wanted his weed and his money because I see on the picture he had more weed, and it was just like,
All right, look at here.
like it really don't matter because either way, I have to go sit in jail and fight for my life every day.
It's not going to be.
And
like
people are going to try to kill me. People are going to come after my family. People are already writing me. This is why people don't tell y'all stuff in Pensacola because they're scared. I knew y'all was coming. I wasn't gonna run. I wasn't gonna hide because it wasn't purposely. My little sister just got shot in December.
Here?
Yes,
Who's your sister?
Victoria,
Where did this happen?
on Michael Drive.
In December? This past December?
Mm-hmm.
No, she didn't pass away, did she?
No,
Where was she shot at? In the leg?
in her arm.
Who shot her?
They're her ex-boyfriend.
Yes. They made her arrest on that.
Yeah, so
Yes.
and he's still roaming the streets. They let him right out.
Now, she's younger than you, ain't she?
Yeah, and
Yes,
she's
I know.
pregnant. So
Well, they got to give you a bond, dear. I mean, if you make the bond, you make the bond. But we got other people that's out here that's killed people that's out on bond, roaming the street.
but
That's the way it is, you know.
it's just the fact that still I just feel like my life is not like never be the same. I never been like all I ever did was just take care of kids and old people.
And for granted, and it
That's
won't
all
be.
I want to do. Like
Your life, you're right. Your life would not be the same,
no,
but it's not over.
It's
is.
not.
It's not over.
It's
By any means.
not at 20 years old. It's not. It really
Yes,
is.
it is.
So to help understand what happened to support your story about the way he started doing her, if you look here at his little sketch, was that say rear?
That's
Like,
the front of your car.
so that would be you.
Hey, wait a minute. You're right. Your life isn't over. Remember, you're young.
Passenger is Shay.
Mhm.
Where's Kima?
In the back behind Shay.
Oh, on this
Behind
side.
Shay?
Mhm.
Okay.
And so he came around on this side of the car?
Yeah, he came from the front, from the other street.
What
And he
y'all
came
were on
straight
Trenton?
to,
Oh,
yeah, he came straight to Shay's side.
Here,
I
I
guess he
got
thought
that
she was a dude.
Okay, but Shay's sitting here, right? In the passenger side.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's just Shay. And this is you. And where did you say that Kima's at?
In the back behind Shay.
So Kima's sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this spot here is open.
Mhm.
When he walked up from the front.
Mm-hmm.
And he walk directly to Shay.
He walked directly to Shay. Like,
Okay.
he thought she was a dude. Like,
This is Edison.
Yeah.
Right here. This is Trenton. Right here.
Mhm.
So you tell me where this occurred.
Where did he meet y'all
Where
at?
did he meet
Where'd y'all contact you?
On Trenton?
yeah.
Okay. And he just walked right up out of
Yeah.
nowhere and
And
met you
then-
right there.
When he seen the car, like, he flipped his hood on and he kind of had his head down. So I was really like, already.
He put his hood on. Like, what kind of guy? Or what kind of guy would rob you with his bare hands, but with his hood on? Make any sense?
Panicky again, like this. I don't really have no good feeling. Like, why he walking like that? And then it was just that fast, like just that fast.
Okay. And so when he walked up to Shay, he gave her
Yes.
she give you he gave her the weed or she give him the money right off and they
Yeah,
exchanged.
yeah.
and
She.
then what
It was
happened?
like just like a handshake, like yeah. And then I was getting ready to like put my car in and drive, and he just like reached back in the car like at her, and so
So he reached
I
through the
looked.
window?
yeah.
He
That's
never
how.
opened
That's
up
and
the
that's
door.
how the window didn't get broke from the shot. He broke it then. Like, I don't know.
He
what
reached
intentions-
through the window on your side?
No,
No, on
He
Shay's
was
side.
never inside the car. This was all outside the car. Like, I don't let nobody get in my car.
So he comes over here at some point?
Yeah, when he walked up from Edison, he walked straight to Shay.
Okay, yeah, he comes Edison,
Yeah, he came
Trenton
in
up
front
to
of
her
us.
side.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
And then it's like, I guess he had us sitting in front of somebody's house or just sitting right there
Mhm.
or whatever. So then when they did the transaction, He just like it was. He just launched back in the car, like
Trying to grab his wig.
yeah.
Okay. So let me explain. She's killing her self-defense claim argument because she's saying he launched back in the car with his hands. So she can't say that she didn't see his hands. She's demonstrating and reenacting his hand gesture. So she's showing her fingers, clawing. She's clawing. If he's clawing, that means there's no gun or weapon in his hands. You cannot shoot somebody when they don't have a weapon and they're not like killing somebody. So talking to the detective, she's ruining her self-defense argument if there was ever one.
What
And
did
she did say
Shay launched back in whatever. So then when they did the transaction, he just like it was. He just launched back in the car, like
trying to grab his wig.
yeah.
What
And
did
she did
Shay-
say, she said, I busted him.
She did. She was like fighting him, and she was like, "What the fuck?" And I was looking, and then he was like, "Fuck that," and he got to reaching, and I was just like, and then he
Now he's reaching. It's just she belonged to the streets. Shit.
still that, and he got to reaching, and I was just like, and then he still like he was like fighting, like he knew he was wrong, but he wouldn't let her go. Like, and then he got further in the car, like yanking on the
Like
wheel,
leaning
like
through the window.
yes, after he was shot the first time. So it was like a warning, like just let her go, bro. Like what the fuck?
Wait, you shot him and it's a warning? Damn.
Like, after he was shot the first time. So it was like a warning, like just let her go, bro. Like what the fuck?
Do you
Like,
think you hit him the first time you shot?
yeah, like right here.
Because you saw it?
Yeah,
Did
You shot across her and like across where she's sitting?
I could have killed her,
right-handed or left-handed?
right?
So you reached across her this way, and he's trying to come in the window,
He was in
And
the window.
and you trying to back away like this, and you
Yeah,
shooting
we
at
both
him.
we was like leaning, like yeah.
All right. And so then when you
She's over here laughing.
shot him, what'd he do?
He was still trying to fight her. He was still trying to take his weed.
And so then
This lie. He shot, tried to take 3 bags of weed back.
what happens?
He was still trying to fight her. I shot him 2 more times, and then we left.
Okay.
Okay, nothing she explained. Where this guy was like a life-threatening threat. None of his actions were life-threatening to them. And she shot him 3 times, not once, 3.
And what happened with him?
I don't know. I
So-
just felt like he was trying to kill my cousin.
When you smashed off, was he still kind of hanging on a little bit to the car and fell?
Mm-hmm. Like he was still basically like really hanging on the shade. And then after the 3rd shot, he just let go. Like I didn't really pay attention to see how he fell or where he fell at. I was just like, damn, like he gonna kill one of us.
What did she
So you're the one with the gun. He has his fist, hands, and he's the threat, not you. Funny.
Shay and Kima say?
Nothing. That was like,
I mean, what they say? God damn, you killed him, or you shot him, or
no,
whatever.
we was all like, just like, we just start praying. Like, what the fuck? Like, that was not supposed to happen. Like, that was just crazy. It really like,
And so
we
once
didn't understand why he was launching back in the window. Like, you knew, and then that's why I told y'all, like, that's why I was scared at first to tell y'all when we went on Trenton, because when he was calling from private, I was just like, why is he calling back from private?
he was calling on the app.
I don't know.
That's because he was calling from an app.
Yeah, she's behaving like she done this before.
Yeah,
That's what
so
I was
the number
telling you,
he
he's calling
gave us,
from
we
an app.
called, and then he called back, and then he was like calling from private, and then I was like, I don't think we should go. And he was like, nah, we want to smoke, so we'll go anyway.
Whose idea was it to carry
just
the
that
gun?
fast. Me?
Did the girls know you had the gun with you?
No.
They didn't? You sure?
If I did, they must have seen it, but I didn't tell them.
Where did you have it at?
Like, kind of like under my phone. Like, you
So
wouldn't
you
be able
had
to
it-
tell at nighttime.
But you had it in your hand already.
No.
Where
I
was your
didn't have
phone
it,
at?
like, on the intent to kill. Like, my phone be under, like, my dashboard, and I had it in my lap, and the gun was on the floor. That's why when they was, like, fighting, I didn't instantly, like, oh, boom, 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 I'm finna kill you. Like, it was like a panic, like, is he gonna stop? Is he gonna let go? Like, fight back? And he just wanna let go. And I was, like, fidgeting then, like, what the fuck? Like, yeah.
All right. So then y'all, once the incident occurred and you left and you went what? Where'd you go?
Oh.
How'd y'all get out of there? Y'all went straight on.
I
Trenton.
really honestly don't remember because you know
Make her
the
fuck you
ears
up.
is like ringing,
Oh yeah.
and I
Sound
just
of. That's all you hear.
I just left back out by Fast Lane. And,
So you went back out by Fairfield and Ruby and went back home.
mm,
All right. When you get home, what takes place then?
nothing really. But it was everybody was just like
Well, it can't just be everything was
quiet.
chill.
Like,
I mean, you.
Well, I know y'all learned.
you
Up
wouldn't
here.
believe it though. It was.
1 second. 1 second.
It was very chill.
I know y'all learned of
Just
him
like
dying.
on the
but you-
inside, like I just knew like
But you saw on social media and
Yeah,
everything
because everybody
else
was
that-
alive.
By
and
that
all that
time-
bullshit. Yeah, because they were alive
and
on the
then
scene.
and then when we was on Facebook, and then I seen somebody's like, damn, they just smoked Jit. And I was like, oh my God, y'all, I think the boy did. And then it just was like quiet. Like,
When did it come time to wipe the car down?
my car, crazily, early that day I was wiping it down.
I know,
Like,
but your car ain't all that
Yeah,
clean.
your
It
car
ain't.
was girl.
It's not that clean. It's like my seats was always messy. I always been trying to get them detailed, but I was already wiping it down that day. So then, like, I ain't even do it that night. It's just like I really wasn't, because it wasn't my intentions. Like, that stuff you have prepared when you know you're gonna go do something. Like, I don't have shit in my house to clean up a murder scene. I don't know who does, unless it's somebody that's prepared themselves to do it.
Mhm.
So I just like, I don't know. We just prayed really the majority of the night. We sat there
Man,
and just
chilling
waiting.
with what's going on.
and days have passed.
I appreciate you being honest. You hear me? I really, really do. I know it sucks, but ultimately you did the right thing.
I got no voice.
Look, knock this other one out.
And then it's gonna be a little bit. You might as well eat your stuff there and drink your water. It's gonna be a minute, okay?
Like, how long?
It'll be a little while because
Probably at least an hour, but we'll make sure you
Can I
get fed.
please just call my mom?
What's going on, Tammy?
I'm going to jail. I love y'all.
What?
I love y'all.
What you mean?
Me, Kayla, and Shay outgoing.
What?
We outgoing.
Who? What you mean?
Me, Kayla, and Shay.
Huh?
Me, Kayla, and Shay. In one of the other interrogation rooms. In one of the other interrogation rooms.
Wait a minute. Why would you say y'all all going to jail if it wasn't planned? If you're the shooter, you're going to jail. But if y'all all going to jail, then it was planned.
No. Mom, they like. Well, it's too late. Yes, it is. I already confessed to it. Because I guess Dion, when he got pulled over today, yes, I'm going to jail. It doesn't matter. You told them that. You told them that I told you and my mama that I killed that boy. That's the first thing they said when they came in here. It don't matter, D. It don't matter. But listen, I know. Yep, I know.
And
Well,
she
listen, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Shay and Kima, Shay and Kima already was shook the fuck up. They already told on me. Everybody finger pointed on me. My car has GPS on it. It really didn't matter. It all pointed to me.
yeah,
Only reason
yeah.
I was
This bitch
wrong.
ain't remorseful at all.
Yes, I did. Yes, because they already told on me. Yes, they did. Kima just came in here, babe. They found Kima already. She wasn't hiding.
I'll take a picture for you if you want me to.
I can send you a picture.
Right, so she was sentenced to 15 years in prison, right? When she told her mother, I felt that. I felt her mother's pain. When she was saying, what? What? Who? Her mother's heart sank. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I was there just to hug her. Her mother, not this silly cow, her mother. Now, in terms of what happened to Dion, Urian, Shaylin, and Kima, well, you're gonna have to wait to find out.
Oh,
Either way, what do you think about 15 years? I don't think this was premeditated. I do not think it was intentional. But why are you taking a gun in the first place anyway? Bro, you're just going to buy weed. You bought weed plenty of times, as you mentioned. Over marijuana? Come on, man. I mean, the guy was saying, you're 20 years old, you got your whole life ahead of you. Imagine being this fucking stupid. Like, if that's my son or my daughter, but give him a slap. How brain dead are you? Oh well. Anyway, I'll be back in about a week or so with the other interrogations. Thanks for watching.
Let me go. I got a good one. It's sad, but I got a good one. This one is sad. Oh my God. This one is sad.
I mean, if I went back to the house,
Now, this bitch truly belongs to the streets. Wait, did you say detectives?
I would probably save my baby life. I ain't a perfect person. Okay, I'm a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
How much cocaine did you do last night?
I didn't do none last night.
Okay.
We had sex all night.
I don't give two fucks about
I
that.
know that, but I'm just telling you the truth. I did not go back to the house. I'm not lying to you. Hey, I was watching porno girls. Porno. I was trying to have a threesome.
Friends, today's suspect is LaJucelyn Booker. She's accused of murdering her son, Jameer Booker. Now, this is a continuation of her previous interrogation where she took a
I watched this failed drug test. Failed lie detector test. This was embarrassing. Okay, hold on. Because the bitch ain't remorseful at all, so I gotta do this. Viewer discretion advised. Because I gotta say that. Because the language, this bitch, son dead, and she just cared about getting high and just having sex. You heard her. So this crazy shout out bitch. Okay, crazy. All right, watch this. This is terrible. Fuck it. Spoiler alert. She wanted to go out and have a threesome so bad that first of all, she would bring in randoms in her house to watch her young ass child. Randoms. random people so she can leave. It's sad. The bitch had random people she met just a month ago, is already babysitting her kid. So they would stay with her because they got nowhere to go. She's a welfare mom. And she might get a little bit of money from them, but she wanted them to be babysitter. She's like, listen, you stay here, you gotta watch my kid while I go to have threesomes.
Lie detected test tells
What's going on with him?
Who? Chris?
Yeah,
He's just chilling.
he's just chilling. So what's going on with my baby?
Which one?
My baby, my dead baby. What's
Well, we're gonna do an autopsy tomorrow.
okay? So no, I'm talking about he ain't gonna get charged.
Him? Don't know.
How?
Well, let me ask you, tell us what we need to charge him with.
I wasn't there. He was in charge. He was in charge of watching the baby.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Your mother came to your house, was it Tuesday?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And she asked you about the blood in the nose of the child, right?
She said something. I thought it was like Duna Man probably messing around or something like that. But then she had told me that she didn't trust that boy around him. So I kind of like, I'm thinking maybe the baby or whatever. Because
So the mom said to this bitch that she don't trust this random nigga around her grandson.
and then I took him to the, what is it, the clinic or whatever. And I had told, that's why I told her that it was like
So
some.
she was charged, but the babysitter is who killed her son, and he was abusing the fuck out of him. That's why he had a bloody nose. And the mom would be like, "Hey, yo, your son got a bloody nose. Like, what's up with that?" The bitch be like, "Oh well, wipe it," and the bitch would go out and do her drugs and fuck.
Something was going on with the baby around the eyes. And that's when she said it seemed like somebody knows, I don't know, something.
How much cocaine did you do last night?
I didn't do none last night.
Okay.
No, I did something the prior night before. And then I wasn't even at home with my kids.
She was talking about cocaine.
I mean, I had paid a babysitter to watch my kids while I went out and rekindled with my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend that I was together with for a year.
What babysitter did you pay to do that?
Chris.
Okay.
Because I paid him in room board. He paid no bills. And really, he's only there because his mother don't have nowhere to go. And she got 8 kids. And so I brought them there on the street. She was supposed to be staying there.
Why did she move out?
Really, she didn't move out. She didn't move out, really.
Okay.
She
Well,
still stayed, her stuff still there.
Okay. Well, she's here right now, and I just finished talking to her.
Yeah, she still.
Has she ever had to talk to you about the way you discipline your children?
No, because I don't discipline my children.
She never had to get on to you about putting your hands on them?
Mm-mm. People, matter of fact, you can ask anybody. They say my kids whoop me. I don't whoop my kids.
Now, just to be clear, Chris was someone that lived with her. This is Chris Harris. She believes she's the one that did this to her child. But let me give you some quick information on her boyfriend. Now, with this ex-boyfriend, clearly there was some attachment. You see, according to the case file, apparently he proposed to her. You see this ring? It's actually called the Redwood, but it's displayed.
Got an argument and her choke you?
No, she never choked me before. Let me tell you about this lady. That is Michelle. Michelle is, look her real up. She's a habitual. She's always crying. She came to my house as a freeloader. Her son just killed my child. Okay, do the background check. She came to my house as a freeloader. Her son just killed my child.
You know, that's crazy.
Okay, do the background check. You cannot believe nothing Michelle say. It's all period. Her mama was the one that brought Chris to my house. Her mama.
Sit back.
I'm sorry, sir. Her mama brought Chris to my house. She got 8 kids. They stand with me. She stayed with me because she didn't have nowhere to go. And her mom asked me, begged me to, can I please stay? And can Chris please stay there and look after them? You know what I'm saying?
So you telling me a month ago that you didn't punch Duty Man in the chest and she didn't choke you and you didn't pop your baby on the leg for crying?
Oh, no, man. I mean, I could put that. I'd do a lie detector test. No.
Okay, well, that's probably going to be what we're going to do next.
Okay.
She fucked that up. It was embarrassing.
We'll do
Okay.
that.
But Number one, those marks on that baby.
It was a pump.
Huh?
The marks on that, but you seen the baby?
Yeah, I seen the baby.
I held the baby.
I held the baby too.
The bruising is also not consistent.
I held the baby.
Huh?
The marks on that, but you seen the baby?
Yeah, I seen the baby.
I held the baby.
I held the baby too.
Yo, that bitch said I held the baby too. She didn't say I held my baby too. She said I held the baby. That's wild.
The bruising is also not consistent.
Hold on, you tell me, I'm getting looked at like I'm bruising the baby?
Yeah, you are.
Oh no, I swear to God, I'm not. You can ask anybody.
I'm not asking anybody. I'm asking you.
No.
Okay? Well, let me explain this to you, all right? Because I've asked you a lot of questions, and on a lot of them, I feel like you've pointed me down the wrong direction. Okay?
No, sir, I promise you.
Don't interrupt me again either. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
I've asked you numerous times questions, and you've pointed me in the wrong direction or went around. Don't shake your head either.
Okay,
All
yes,
right?
sir.
You went around the wrong way about it. Okay?
I didn't. No, I didn't. I told you this.
Didn't I just tell you don't interrupt me? Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to you.
Damn.
Okay?
That baby died.
Hey, I understand that. That's why we're sitting here right now.
This, you know, the bitch stupid. She can volunteer in the interrogation. And they're talking like she has to talk to them. This is crazy.
Okay? Your baby did die. You left your baby with somebody that you probably didn't need you to leave your baby with. But you act like your record's clean. You ain't done nothing wrong either.
What did I do? I left my baby with someone.
You damn right. You left your baby with somebody you shouldn't have left your baby with. Because you would rather go out and run the damn streets.
No,
That's a problem.
That was my ex-boyfriend. That
I
stayed
don't
with me.
give a damn who it was. You still out running the streets.
I'm not running
You
the
still
streets.
got a drug problem.
Look, I'm not running the streets.
No,
Okay.
I'm not done talking.
Okay.
At the end of the day, the child is dead. Okay?
The child is dead.
And that is a shame.
Not under my care. I paid somebody.
You're the mother. It doesn't matter if it's under your care or not. You're responsible.
And then they in my house. They said, I found the baby.
If something happened that's an accident and it got out of hand, you need to tell me that because that's different.
Oh, no.
Okay? Because that bruising didn't just appear out of nowhere.
No, ain't nothing happened. That's just an accident. I don't think none of that is an accident. I don't know what that was.
Okay? There is a history of that.
What my head a 5-month-old baby for?
That's all.
It happens every day.
Well, I don't do
It
that.
happens every day.
I don't do that. My kids, they say, matter of fact, they say I let my children run over me. And Michelle's
Look here, we've all been in the same position. We all have kids. I've come home from 24 hours working straight. Kids will not go to bed wide open, just won't be quiet. You know, you say, hey, go on now, go get to bed and go into bed. Then I had to get up and had to tear that ass up.
I was out hanging.
There's no way I'm gonna make it. I got 35 minutes, 34 minutes. No way I'm gonna make it. No way.
My ex-boyfriend, you was right. I should have brought my ass home. And my baby would have not been dead.
Now, this is the same ex-boyfriend that you said you couldn't tell us his name.
No, I told you his name. I didn't know his last name. I can't remember the last name.
Bullshit.
Didn't you used to live with him?
I did. I can't remember it.
Oh, you may tell you? You may help you with it?
What?
Last name's yeah.
Right, now that we've learned that the night before she was having some good old hanky-panky, right? She claims she was not there during this unfortunate incident where her son was abused to death. Therefore, should they be speaking to her in this manner? Is it fair? Let me know.
You talking to two guys right here, hon. I don't give a fuck what kind of dope he moves or any shit about that. All right?
No,
I spent most of my career in narcotics, and so did he. We ain't the fucking dope police.
I know
We the
that.
fucking murder police.
That's what I want. I want
Okay?
us to get through it.
That's what we
mean
are.
no
So don't try to, but you're trying to hide who he was.
No.
And another thing is, you also didn't just pop in at fucking noon today. You come home this morning.
No, I didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
About 8 o'clock or so, you
No, I
come
didn't.
home.
No, I didn't. Guarantee you I haven't. No, sir, I haven't. No, I
That's
haven't.
not what Mario says.
I ain't come home no 8 o'clock this morning. Mario said I came home at 8 o'clock this morning.
It was 8 something.
Well, how did I do it? I got up off my knees with the flick that we were watching of the two.
At the hotel room?
Yeah, at 8 o'clock this morning. Come on now. Where did I go at 8 o'clock this morning?
Back to the house, and then you left again.
That's a damn lie. Mario ain't say no shit like that because I was with Mario the whole time. We had sex all night.
I don't give two fucks about
I
that.
know that, but I'm just telling you the truth. I did not go back to the house. I'm not lying to you. I mean, if I went back to the house, I would probably save my baby life.
Let me tell you, this is what I think. And this is the way I feel about it. I think you've been running the roads lately. You've been getting tanked up. Kids ain't been acting right. And you got a little too rough with them. And the little baby's been throwing up because of it for the past couple of days because something inside was ruptured, but nobody carried the baby to the doctor to be checked out. Okay?
Ruptured?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Something was ruptured in my baby?
I don't know if there's something ruptured. I'm saying I think.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, all right.
So,
No.
like I said, I think you come home tanked up or coming off of something, and you ain't done what you supposed to. And here we are. Listen to me. There's a difference in an accident, and there's a difference in murder.
Mhm.
Okay? There's an accident and murder.
Mhm.
Okay? You need to figure out which one it is.
Oh, I didn't even touch the baby. I'm the one that ran the baby outside.
Sure you
Oh,
did,
yeah.
because you can't leave the baby inside all day.
I found the baby. He told me to keep the lights on.
Okay, well, let's talk about what happened previously. Let's talk about what happened, let's say, the day before or the day before that. Okay? At some point, that child was harmed and bruised.
My mama had said something. My mama said she didn't trust him with him.
I don't think Chris, whatever you call him, I don't think that boy's fucking smart enough to hurt anybody.
So, what, I killed my baby?
Mhm.
Okay. No idea. So I'm getting help for murder, and y'all trying to put
You
murder on
know,
me?
well, we're trying to give you an out here
Crazy.
No,
and
ain't
help
no
you
out.
because, like he said, there is an accident where things happen. Because first off, your baby's been sick for the last couple of days.
No, he
Okay,
hasn't.
yeah, if you're throwing up, you're sick.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
He spits up. Okay, you
I understand. We
yeah.
did a search warrant at your house. We already done the search
Yeah.
warrant at your house.
Okay. He
Okay.
spit up. He spit up.
So if your baby's sick, you as a mother, it's incumbent upon you
I took
to
him.
get help for that child.
And
You
I
took him
did.
got shots on Monday.
I
Today's
did.
Friday.
My baby don't have no fever or nothing. He didn't have no fever or nothing. He had one time that he came back. Okay, he's teething. He's beginning to teeth. Oh my God, you got me thinking about it.
Does teething make you throw up?
No, teething.
Makes
teething
you gnaw on
no,
stuff. And it makes you drool.
no. Yeah, he wasn't throwing up like that. So what is some throw up somewhere?
Mhm.
So it was some throw up. Where was the throw up at? Now, so he must have threw up somewhere last night.
And the thing about it is neither he and I are doctors, but we've done this job a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, long time.
Yeah, I
And-
didn't kill my baby.
And the bruises, there's a few that's old that he had on Monday when you took him to get his shots. He had a little bit of bruising on one eye.
Yeah,
already.
I had asked the
Okay.
doctor about that. Well, the nurse, but she
Well,
wasn't a doctor. Then that's the same one my mom was talking about.
Mhm.
And then that's when I said maybe my 3-year-old, because you know how 3-year-olds, he sometimes want to play with the baby.
Mhm.
No, you can't play with the baby. He would probably get into it. That's why I was taking that from. Then she said it was some kind of skin impairment. I would never harm my baby, and I did not kill my baby at all. And I did not touch my baby. I would not hit a child. I'm the one that found that baby dead.
Well, you would hit a child because you've already told me you hit your daughter.
She 10. Do you know what she did to me?
That's still a child. Does it matter?
She hit me. She kicked me when I was pregnant in my stomach. This little girl is something else. And y'all came down. Matter of fact, you call it police. The police guy told me to whoop her ass. But I'm not finna whoop no 3-year-old. I know no 5-month-old. I'm not finna kill no baby. I don't have that in my heart.
I don't think you meant to kill the baby.
I didn't even touch the
I
baby.
think you put your hands on a child and then something happened
No, I
afterwards
did
and the
not
child
even
died
see.
from it.
I did not see the baby since last night, early this morning. I have not came back
Okay, and
home.
I'm not saying you did it in the middle of the
You
night.
said you ain't seen the baby since last night,
Yeah.
early this morning.
Yes. And then that's the last time I seen the baby. Then I came home and I found my baby bruised up. You see what that baby look like?
Yeah, I did.
Yes. And that's when he told me don't turn the light on. I turned the light on. I couldn't do nothing but run outside and ask somebody. And I think I felt my baby last breath. I think I did. And I was trying,
No, I'm telling you now, you didn't.
how long he was dead?
He'd been dead for a while.
For real?
For real.
Oh my God.
She can't even
For real.
make tears.
Because I held him. He was cold as ice.
Oh. I thought I just ran outside and I took him to a truck to the lady. It was, I don't even know. I took him and that's my heartbeat something. And, oh my God. I've been inconsolable the whole time, and y'all look how y'all sit up here and treat me. I'm not getting consoled when my baby get hurt.
It's not our job to console you. It's our job to work for him because he don't have a voice.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He
You're
didn't
right.
get to live
You're
his
right now.
life.
You're right now. You're right
Okay?
now. You're right now. You're right now. You is. You is.
Now,
You is. You
whether
is.
you did it or he did it,
You're right now.
you're just as guilty because you ultimately have responsibility over that child.
I
But
should-
you wanted to go get fucked up, hang out with
No.
a boyfriend that you wouldn't even tell us his name.
Because
you
I can't
live
remember-
with him. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh my God.
I mean, you got at least a high school education?
I do. I went and
Okay,
had
then you're
sex
not
with
dumb.
I went and had sex last night. When I got the DVD player, it's still wrapped in the bag. I was watching porno girls, porno. I was trying to have a threesome. I mean, you know, my ex-boyfriend. I haven't seen him in so long.
Okay. So,
And then I'm thinking I could trust him because he lives with me for free. He don't pay nothing. And then I help him. I feed him. I buy anything for him. I buy for the kids. I do all this. I let this person come in my house. I should never let nobody in the house because I was good without anybody in my house. This would never happen. But maybe I probably did get a little comfortable with him there. I ain't think he would have never did no shit like this. Now I'm all fucked up. That shit hurts. That hurts.
That we know is not the truth. You gonna take a nap or you gonna listen to me talk?
I'm sorry. I'm not
Sit
trying. I don't know. Okay. Right now I'm hurting and I understand the voice for the child do need to be heard. But I'm sitting here and I'm the one that found the baby and y'all is coming at me and we're not even handling what's going on.
you know how many people kill their loved ones or their spouse and call 911 to make it look good? Fucking tons.
I didn't do that.
Okay, but like I said, it's funny how when we throw a little bone to you that we know is not the truth, and we watch how adamant you are, like, oh, I know that ain't happened. And I agree, it didn't happen. And you're all on it. But then when we hit you with something we know you're full of shit on, your whole is changing.
What did you say?
It's just the way we read people.
Okay.
We read people for a living.
I know.
And I mean, you've been sitting here crying ever since you got here, and I ain't seen nothing.
You ain't seen nothing. I know.
No.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
I don't know.
you act like we're wasting your time. Is that
No, this
insignificant
is not
to you?
wasting my time.
This
I won't.
insignificant to you?
No, it's not insignificant. I'm trying not to relive this. I'm trying not.
Honey,
to,
you gonna live it for the rest of your life.
Don't do that.
The rest of your life.
I know.
What if I did this? What if I done that? What if you maybe not have grabbed him? What if you may not have shook him? What may if you didn't have popped him a couple times?
Well, I didn't.
Huh?
I didn't. So I know that part. That was the first time I got back home. So I know that part. I didn't touch that baby. I'm the one that found the baby.
Well, who can verify that?
Mario and him, because he know that I ain't get home to that
Well, it's
time.
funny how everybody we've talked to has said that you put your hands on them kids.
I put them hands on the kids. Everybody, no.
Yeah,
So they said I beat the baby.
yeah, they did. And Keisha's on the way down here. We're going to see what she's got to say about it.
Oh no,
I mean, you in here trying to sell Mother of the Year,
I'm not
and
mother
you
of the
ain't nowhere
year.
close.
I'm not mother of the year, but
I
I
know.
know that. I know that for a fact. But I did not touch my baby or shake my baby up. I love my baby dearly.
I'm not saying you don't love your baby.
And I did
I'm
not
saying
harm
you
him.
probably just got out of hand with something, and this is what happened.
You remember one thing. There's a difference, like he said, of getting out of hand
Mm-hmm.
and straight up murder. Because when it comes court time, we get people every time right now
Mm-hmm.
to say, hey, something happened, something went wrong. This is what happened. All right?
Mm-hmm.
If not, my common statement, I either let you tell the story or I'll tell it for you.
Well, let me tell you, that is not what happened. I did not put my hand on that baby.
Well, I suggest you tell the story of what happened, and let's see what we got to do.
I told y'all
To
the
get this
story
straightened out.
already. I told y'all the story
Well,
already.
I'm calling bullshit on your story.
Your phone got minutes?
No, it don't.
It's out of minutes? Can it
It's out of
text?
minutes. No, it can't text right now. I went and
How'd you receive a phone call last night? Whose phone did you have?
I was using what's my color phone?
Who's whatchamacallit? That's a kid's
Chris,
bar.
yeah, Chris phone. This is hurtful.
So you had his phone?
No, when I was at the house.
I'm talking about afterwards when somebody calls. I believe you received a phone call after you were gone.
I thought it was gone.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't. What you mean? I thought it was gone? No, I couldn't. He probably received the phone call after I was gone, but I wasn't there.
Who'd you send a text message to that said baby dead?
My mom.
How can you do that if you don't have minutes?
Because I had the phone. That was his phone. That was the phone. That's their phone. That was
know what
usually.
you-
Okay, my phone, I had went and bought some minutes. I did not even get to put the minutes on my phone because I'm rushing there to see my
Your
name.
phone's a flip phone. Chris's is the black
Yeah.
stick. Okay, I'm with you on that. Okay, but you say just baby dead.
Cause I didn't know what to say. I can't get my mom to pick up the phone. I'm calling her. I'm calling her. I'm calling her. She ain't picking up the phone. She ain't picking up the phone. She ain't picking up the phone. And I don't hit them kids.
I honestly don't think it's registering your mind what you're dealing with right now.
I know what I'm dealing with because I know what I didn't do. I didn't do nothing.
I think you did. He thinks you. And don't roll your damn eyes at me
I didn't
neither,
do
okay?
nothing. I didn't do nothing, sir.
Because I'm trying to be nice. You don't want to see me get nasty. I assure you. Okay? You rolling the dice with your life in here. Okay?
Am I free to go?
No, you're not. I'm not done talking with you.
I wanna
So let me get back to this part.
You said that I'm free to go at any time.
That was earlier. You're not now. Okay? This has changed a lot.
How did
Dude,
it change?
Because now that I can see that, number one, the children have been neglected.
No, the
and
children
they've
have
been-
not been.
Don't tell me what the law states when I'm the law. Okay?
No, I'm
you,
going
have,
to.
you have neglected them children.
No, I have
and
not
you have abused them.
No, I have not abused. I neglected my kids at all. If anything, I was helping somebody out.
Who'd you help out?
Chris, they don't got nowhere to go. They was on the street.
Oh, so you helped him out by letting him watch your kids.
By
so you
letting
could go
him-
out. Don't scream at
Oh
me
no!
neither.
By
You
letting
understand?
him, because his mamas was staying there too. Because the grandmom, they don't have nowhere to stay.
Okay, so here, watch my kids. I'm
No,
gonna go
I'm
out.
still paying them.
You can't get a hold of me.
I'm paying him. I'm paying him still. Look, I did not neglect my child, and I did not touch my child. I did not hit my children. I did not hit my child at all.
Well, how do you explain that bloody nose that your
That's
mama
what,
saw?
that's what I'm trying. I don't know what's going on. My mama said that she didn't trust the boy either. I should have listened. I should have paid attention.
Okay, but your mama don't trust you either.
My mama don't trust me either.
No.
My mama's mad at me right now because she said that I should have listened to her.
Your mama straight up said that she's been trying to get you to do right, and you don't do right.
That's because I just had a baby. Okay, now after I had my baby, okay, I'm trying to get out there. I'm trying to make money real fast. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I damn. Okay.
Do you prostitute too?
No, I don't. Well, I do have a friend. I do have a sugar daddy. So.
Was that your baby daddy?
Huh?
Was that your baby daddy?
He was my boyfriend. But,
The one that's the father of the child?
Yeah. But I was
What's your alibi?
I was with Mario last night.
You think Mario gonna fucking raise his hand and help you out?
He gonna
Fuck,
tell
no.
the truth.
No. He'll tell the truth to save him. He won't tell the truth to save you.
He
I've
gonna,
done this too long.
he gonna tell the truth. I mean,
He
what is
let
gonna
bitch go down for him in a heartbeat. I promise you.
be?
Promise you.
This don't have nothing to do with where was I at. If he just can't do nothing but tell you what time you brought me home.
I still want to jump back to prior to you leaving and going out. Because the kid was sick.
Who?
The baby was sick.
No, the baby was sick last night.
Well, how come everybody else says the baby's been throwing up, but you the only person that says the baby hadn't been throwing
Oh, you
up?
talking about Shell and her family? You talking about them? The people that's sticking together?
I'm talking about everybody that we've talked to.
That was a while. The last time the baby threw up, that was before I took the baby to the immunization shots. The baby is fine now. The baby been fine.
Obviously not. The baby's bruised up and dead, so it hadn't been fine. The baby was bruised up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today.
The baby was not bruised up like that today. How the baby gonna get bruised up? A busted. Have you seen the lip? Do you see the lip? Do you see a baby? The baby. You don't. Come on,
I
man.
opened his mouth. I looked in it.
Oh Lord, don't tell me no shit like that.
When she grieves, I think her grief is normal. Yes, I know what she did the night before was bad and she was neglectful of her child and she should be punished for that. Personally, though, I think the way they're talking to her is a little disrespectful. Anyway, we're going to move on to another police officer who's now going to come in and question her even further.
So what happened with those complaints? What was it? How did those get disposed of? Was it found in your favor, in her favor, or what happened with them?
Really, he couldn't do nothing. He was upset. He just drove off.
No, but once the case went all the way through the process and all that, what happened with the DC?
Oh, it fell in my favor.
In your favor?
Yeah.
No problem. You never get charged.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Well.
And then I ain't a perfect person. Okay, I'm a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
You know, kids can be very trying on people's patience, especially when they're sick and they're teething. I mean, every person out there that has a child knows. I mean, you know, you heard of women going through postpartum depression and all that.
I didn't go. He was adorable.
Not saying you did,
but somebody
having babies is hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. I mean, you know, let's face it. It takes a mountain of patience to deal with a baby sometimes.
And then also to deal with a mother, somebody else piling their kids up on top of you in your house that just kills you, baby. You see what I'm saying? Yes. What the fuck?
But here's what I'm saying. We do things. People are all pretty much the same at the base level. Okay. And there's not anybody out there that's gonna say, you know what, having a baby is easy.
No, it's not easy.
You know, it's a hard job.
It is.
And kids can get kids can get on our nerves quite a bit. Especially when they're teething, they're crying.
I
right?
never showed my baby. My baby's adorable. You can't even strike him. You can't do nothing to him but kiss on him. When he was young, I would kiss you girls. I was like.
But here's saying, I want to get at is, if your baby's teething and he's crying all the time and he's annoying, if something happened in a moment of people lose control sometimes just because it all builds up and it keeps building up and building up. Yeah. And sometimes people snap, and then immediately after you snap, you feel bad about it.
Yeah.
We've all been there, right?
Yeah, we did.
That's road rage happens all the time. Mm-hmm. Some guy cut you off in traffic. That's SOB, right? You're mad, and and then you think about it, like, well, that really was kind of stupid getting mad over something like that because that was nothing. But we all been there. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. But what I don't want to see you get jammed up on something, and we got this version of events going that's being now contradicted by some other people. Now, if something happened and, the baby's crying and you got stressed because you're taking care of other people's kids and you got boyfriend problems and whatever, it's all piling up and piling up and piling up. And there's a fit of passion and something happens. And then after you feel bad, you're like, oh shit.
That's why I went to have sex last night. I wasn't even at home. I mean, I came back home.
But what I'm saying is if something happened, we need to find out about it right now.
That's
between me and you, between friends here, okay?
Hey, let me tell you, I know how this works out. But I'm looking, I swear to God, I'm talking about everything that is in my soul. I mean, I'm not the perfect person. But I could, if you want to see that baby, I did not do nothing to that baby. Look, like I didn't do nothing to that baby. I did not touch that baby. Right. I never ever hit that baby.
Here's the thing though. I've been doing this a long time, okay? Mm-hmm. And I can't tell you how many times somebody sat right there in that same chair you're sitting in and said, "I didn't do it. Nothing happened." And then all the forensic evidence comes back. Mm-hmm. Fingerprints come back. And we can get fingerprints off, off skin and stuff like that.
Oh, well,
fingerprints come back. DNA comes back. I'm not saying in this case. I'm not saying
in
this case.
We need to.
I'm not saying this case, but I'm saying, other people sat in that chair, fingerprints come back. DNA comes back. Video surveillance comes back. Other witnesses come forward. And suddenly that person's sitting right there in that chair saying, I never did that. I never would have done it. And suddenly we prove, well, wait a minute. it didn't go down the way you said, and you did have some culpability, now it looks really bad for him because now we caught him in a lie.
Yeah, but
See,
you
and
know,
and I'm not saying that saying that this case, but what I'm saying is, if that person that was sitting in that same chair you're sitting in, you know, could come forward at the beginning and say, you know what, you know what, investigator, right? Yeah, excuse me, I'm sorry. But if someone is sitting here and they lie to us, they back themselves into a corner. When they're sitting here face to face with us, just like this, I say, you know what? Something happened. You know, it was a moment of rage. It was a moment of passion. I lost control, and afterward, man, I felt bad, and I was scared, and I didn't know what to do. Now, if you're on a jury, or if you're just the average person off the street, and you got this person over here that says, I lost my temper, I did something stupid in a moment of passion, and I felt bad about it, and as soon as I did it, I was scared, but then I realized I got to, you know, do the right thing. Compare that person to the person that says, man, I didn't do it, I had nothing to do with it, and then you say, well, here's all this other evidence, and all these other people contradicting them, and if you're the average person on the street, go, this person on this side, they don't deserve any mercy at all. They're not taking responsibility for their actions. They're lying. They keep digging that hole. This person, I've got some empathy for. You know, that person, they made a bad mistake. But that's not a person that we need to lock up and throw away the key. This person made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Person on this side that just lies and lies and lies.
For no reason.
To try to save themselves at the expense of doing the right thing.
Yeah.
That person does need to be locked up and thrown away the key.
If I was to do that, let me tell you something, I would feel so bad. I would just let y'all throw away the key. I didn't do nothing. I was gone the whole time. I come back and I find this. And then also on top of dealing with all these emotions, then I gotta deal with this.
There's a lot of there. I gotta step over real quick and reference that phone call. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience, ma'am. I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, let's go over this in a little bit more detail, okay? Well, hold it together for me.
I'm trying. Y'all keep on digging.
You've been doing good. You've been doing good. Okay.
I'm trying to hold it together. I wish it was me instead of my baby. My baby was sad.
Well,
It could have been me.
I think most parents would say, I wish it was me around my child. But all right. So, from what I understand, you left at midnight. You were gone 12 hours. You never went back to the house. Okay. The child was spitting up a little bit in the last couple of days, but had no visible injuries other than some little pigmentation around the eyes. When you left at midnight, you went to the motel, but you didn't leave the motel for the entire time. Just you and Demario. Why would Demario tell a different story from that?
I mean, why would he say that we left for the motel? We didn't leave. We didn't go nowhere. We was at the motel the whole time. We didn't even go nowhere.
Okay. So if I was to hear from somebody else that some different people were in and out of that hotel and you left at one point.
No, you're not going to hear that. Because I didn't leave the hotel at all.
For 12 hours. Okay. Help me out. Somebody's lying to me.
Well, I mean,
I'm not saying it's you.
I mean, I don't.
But somebody's lying. I need to figure out a few things. So help me out, okay? Go back in mind to when Mario picked you up last night, okay? Now you drive down off of your street on. You picked up at your house. Okay. Now when you left, did you drive out to New Warrington Road or did you go up to Jackson Street?
You know what? I don't need. I can't even remember. I was just.
Why can't you remember?
Because I was like at odds with him. But you know what I'm saying?
You were at odds with him?
No, like it's been a while. We haven't got up. You know what I'm saying? He's my ex. He was my my boo thing and it's been a while. And that night was gonna just be some catching up.
Okay.
I don't
When
even care
you
where
go
we
up
was
Highway
going.
29, was the hotel that you stayed down on the right side of the road or on the left side of the road?
I didn't pay attention.
Okay. This,
I should have paid attention, but I wasn't. I didn't think
this is where it's going to start getting bad for you. Because an average person, a rational thinking person, is going to say, this is not even 24 hours. Last night, when I left my house, there's two main roads. There's all the little side roads back there, but there's two main roads. If you're heading north 29, you're either going to go straight up Forest Park and hit Jackson, or you're going to go down all the little streets named after trees and stuff, Elm and all that, and you're going to go and come out on New Warrington, right?
Yeah.
An average person, a normal, right-thinking adult,
I'm not
is,
right now.
is going to say, I would remember last night if I went straight north to Jackson or I went straight east to New Warrington. And you don't remember. And then an average person is going to say, I would remember if the hotel I was staying on was on the right or I was on the left. And you say you don't even remember what side of the road it was on?
I'm not rational thinking right now.
See, this is the kind of thing that, for as much as I want to help you out and I want to believe what you're saying, this is what's making it hard to believe because, most people are going to.
Can I get a lawyer then? Just give me a lawyer. Give me a lawyer then. Because I don't understand this. I'm used to digging this envy. You think I want my baby?
Yeah, I'm sorry, you used to what?
I'm like, you digging, like, it's hurting me. It's hurting me.
Look.
And then I see what you're saying there. You're trying to make it to where you let me know what it's looking like. But
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is I want to believe you. Okay? That's all I'm saying is I want to believe you. But the average person on the street, they'll say, you know what, that story doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I'm not rationally thinking right now.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm just not rationally thinking. My mind is not right now. And I'm sorry. It's just simple things like that. How can I be? How can I be?
Well, it's like I said before, you got a lot on you.
How can I be? Especially this. Oh God! Oh.
So, but to answer your question, yes, of course you can have a lawyer if you really wanted to. I don't even know. I don't even care. My baby's gone. And it's like I told you before. Okay, I can't even begin to imagine the pain you're going through. I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. That doesn't even register.
And then your friends, I get in here, and then like they said something, and he said, "You couldn't even shed out a tear." And I'm like, "Man, you been in this room on your crying the whole time." He's talking about, "Oh, you know, I understand a good cop, man. I don't understand." I mean, I understood that when he's like breaking down the justice for the baby. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The baby would need justice, and if I was a guilty party, I put my foot down.
We're just trying to figure it out, okay? We're just trying to figure it out because we're hearing different things from different people.
And ain't nobody. So when I'm supposed to, what they said I came back in the house around 8.
I've heard that, yes.
And I'm like, really? Who said?
Now help me on this. Why would somebody tell me that?
I don't know. Why? I don't even know.
And I'll be honest, no one told me that directly.
Yeah, but
I'm told that that's what somebody said.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck is that come from? And then you got Michelle lying ass. Then you look up her record. There's a habitual ass liar. She ain't got no what to say. I'm like, Lord Jesus, have mercy. So the whole family's gonna stay.
Is that Chris's mom?
Yeah, and the grandma, they gonna.
But now, so she's a good friend of yours, right?
She was a good friend of mine. Me and her fell out because she was trying to stay with me and did not want to pay no bills. Okay, his grandma, her mother came to me and was like, "Well, Chris ain't got nowhere to go because she worked on the house. Their house was out there in Ridgeville." So I let them stay. Now him can continue to stay. And grandma came to me and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't paying no bills. You ain't doing nothing." I was doing fine without nobody at my house. I tried to put him out, but then when they came back and like, "Well, Chris ain't got nowhere to go," and so I helped.
Here, let me ask you this: and before Chris moved in, so before that, it was just you and Leonardo, or we call him Duda?
And Dinner Man.
Duda Man?
Yeah, and
Duda
Jameer.
Man? And Jameer. So just you and the two kids.
Yeah, we were doing just fine.
Okay. Who looked after the kids when you went to work?
My mom, my either sometime my neighbor, with my friend Keisha, but my mom. I wasn't really working like that. I'm just now beginning to get back into this groove of things, and that's probably why I seem like so reckless right now, because I'm like,
I got you.
you know what I'm saying? Like, my baby's just not about to hit like 5 months, you know?
Okay. So you weren't working for a while?
No, I wasn't working. Matter of fact, I was working 2 years before I had the baby. Oh. And I'm just like, well, okay, well, I'm just finna try to jump back in it and try to get some money real quick, which I was doing because obviously don't nobody got nowhere to stay but me. And I got people leaving, you know, now my baby's dead. And that's this and that. So,
okay. Well, that makes sense. Your mom helps you, and so your mom helped take care of the kids. Your neighbor took care of the kids.
yeah. And I was home majority of the time. See,
and you were home a lot.
Yeah. So why would I need to even have to really go anywhere? I'd be home. My kids got rooms. If I want to do anything, I got me a house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? See, I let him babysit her because I want some peace and privacy. But you know what I'm saying? I can't because I got you there. So you know what? Just go and keep the kids. As a matter of fact, I'd throw you something. You know what I'm saying? He was having a bad day. Hell, if you weren't there, I wouldn't need nobody motherfucking babysitting kids. You know what I'm saying? It's my house. It's privacy. I get everybody. And ain't nobody paying no goddamn bills but me. I'm paying everything.
Okay.
And then, you know, my baby's gone. My baby's gone.
So.
My baby's gone.
Just help me understand. If all these other people are lying to us,
Mm-hmm.
what would be their motivation for telling us that you came back at 8 a.m.? Like, why would they be lying to us?
I don't even fucking know why, because I didn't even come there with it.
That's what is kind of confusing, because
who are all the people you talking about? Michelle and them people? I did not go. No.
I didn't come in. I don't know, because I didn't hear directly from them.
Yeah.
We've got a number of investigators that are talking to different people, and I heard from another investigator that somebody said that you'd been there at 8 a.m. But, you know, here's what I'm getting is someone trying to throw